Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Demon's Crest Let's Play here on the Heavy Mystics channel. Now that we've conquered 2 priorities, back to town again, because now we get to show off another new piece. The Claw Talisman, the 4th slot, which gives us a 4th slot here. So, we haven't really did the introduction to the Flyer Crest yet, or the Gargoyle here will give you a brave introduction. So, and effectively, you just basically look like, it just says you pretty much you can say fly in strong winds. Now basically we've already done this in the last part, so here we believe we should now stock up on monies. This is where it gets important because now we can take advantage of the full good use of the Crown Talisman combined with the base form of Firebrand, which allows us to get a lot of money here. This is where it gets important because now we have 4/5 of a crest. Yes, we do. We have 4/5 of a crest, and I believe we'll be going to a new area today to look for another piece. But we're getting very close to the end, I'm pretty sure now. Now, once we get this crest, the rest of the game is going to be a complete piece of piss. Seriously. You'd be very surprised how easy this has been so far. So, let's go and get us some potions. Now, this is where the potions get a big aspect here, because Ginseng is the most powerful potion in the Demon's Crest universe, and it costs around about 140 gold, which times it by 3 gives us roughly about 420, which we can afford. So, in effect, in a word, yes. So, let's kind of carry on here, because I know for a fact it's going to be very close. So let's get back to the matter at hand. The stocking up of items. Now, we're going to as I mentioned at the beginning of it, we're going to a brand new place. But we need to get our hands on the 4th of the last of the elemental crests, the most important one. Since after we have 4/5 of a fire crest, we have an earth crest and an air crest. Obviously, there's a water crest, and there's only one place you can get a water crest in this world, and we're heading to, and that's basically what we could call Demon Atlantis, or some sort of demonized shelter. Anyway, so all you just gotta do is keep bashing these, because this is good practice for that mini game. For that segment of minigames that we're going to be doing later on, which is going to be a complete pain in the fucking arse. So, since I didn't do it last time, and let's get the official indication from the guy with the books. He'll tell you about the talismans. This is the Crown Talisman. It'll give you tons of money, which is kind of useful. Now, let's talk about the skull, because I'm not sure if people will notice, but let's try this again. This is the Skull Talisman. This is basically allows you to catch the soul energy more easily. Soul energy is translated to, it is just basically it makes life's replenishes appear easily. Soul energy. Who uses the term soul energy? I don't think so. Anyway, it is now time to move onto Demon Atlantis. Demon Atlantis is basically the waterfront, or rather, the headquarters to all the water. It is basically right here. Now, we can't really do much about the water here, sadly, mainly due to the fact that we have bloody gone through this bit already. But you can fly through this segment and basically avoid the enemies. And with the Crown Talisman, you can pick up some good, useful money tips here. Very handy money tips. Remember, they are very powerful, the flying enemies, but then so are you. So, now we enter Demon Atlantis. You're probably thinking, we have these statues to break. You're right, we do. The air gargoyle attack kills these things in one hit. Very useful, I kind of figured. If you don't like the method of using a flying type, but rather you want to use the pass, the Claw Talisman allows you to spew gel onto spikes, creating artificial walls, which was very useful in the previous game. By the way, statue, it's one of the easiest life extensions ever. Just go get this one. Oh, there's a hole here, which I suggest you avoid. In fact, here, just like a hole, so let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of this guy, because he's a pain in the neck. So let's use the Gargoyle's Crest to do that one. Back to the Claw one, which is pretty powerful, but you still got crap on the wall to work with. Claw only works on spikes. Very useful. Spikes are considered, you can climb up spike chambers. However, as soon as you get to this point, you get chased by the boss of this bloody thing, this disgusting thing. I'm gonna get the name for it because it is very gross, and it's very intimidating. It's also one of the hardest bosses in the game, that if you don't have a certain talisman at this point. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure. By the way, you have to wait for it to get to you before we can get to the battle itself. So, it is very slow. Now the boss begins, and this thing is a fucking pain in the ass. It really is a pain. The only way to kill it is to hit it with the eye. I find that if you use the frickin' the Stonebreaker talent, I can't remember the talent. Well, if you use that, use the rapid fire with the attack. Yeah, but use the Buster Crest. You can basically take it down. So this is actually where it gets a lot tricky. So this is we're going to be calling this Atlantis. This is also called. It's because this is named the Crawler. It's a very nasty boss. Mostly because you haven't got any bloody hands on them. So let's see. If you pretty much follow what I'm doing right now, it's just mainly due to the fact that if you can basically get on the same level as the Gargoyle, as the Crawler, I think you might be able to do well. So just remember, keep rapid firing because it's the only way to get this guy. Trust me, it's the only way to kill him. So let's do that. Keep going. Yeah, by the way, you're gonna need a ginseng here. Yes, you do. So basically, ginseng just replenishes your health again. Just keep it going because he's turning a bit orange, and you know what that means when they turn orange. They're almost dead, basically. Or crispy fried or something. I don't know, but it's very close. And very destructive too. And we're almost done here. So it's just basically just keep hitting him, because I really can't say anything that'll help you. I mean, all you just have to do is just hover at his level, wait for him to show up, and then just basically line yourself up with his eye. Then you just use rapid fire crest and take it down. I mean, you could use the air gargoyle form to do it, but it's very difficult. And just keep hitting him like that, avoiding little guys. I mean, they are pretty difficult. They're only difficult if you're on actually his. So just keep spamming that move. Keep hitting his eye. I know it takes long, but it'll get. But you get him eventually. When you do get him, it'll be a fantastic feeling. Well, he's heading towards me. That's not a good sign. This is not good. Not good at all. So keep hitting him. I really do mean it. Hit him hard. Hit him fast. Hit him now. I know you think he's probably the end, and it is the end! The Crawler has been defeated, and the Crawler has fallen. Your reward is the next Crest, the Crest of Water. Now, we can explore all the underwater areas that we have missed. The title Gargoyle has just made the rest of the game his bitch, and it is a very satisfying lay too. Anyway, from Atlantis, we can now explore the rest of the area, so see you next part for more details.